Summit 2025 at the MRO Expo India. What are your key thoughts and are you excited about it?
So thank you, Duva. I'm Arvind. I'm representing Government of Gujarat PSU. We are very excited to be part of this particular event, and definitely MRO is one of the biggest opportunity which Government of India, Government of Gujarat
Absolutely.
is tapping on.
Right.
And in that particular scenario, we have participated to showcase what are the portfolios we have, what are the opportunities which we can offer at our platter. So in this, let me show you some key facts and figures about this.
All right.
This is the present infrastructure which we have. These are the operationalized airport we have.
Vadodara is the new one. Right?
So Ahmedabad, so this Ahmedabad and Kevadia is the water aerodrome facility.
Okay.
Baroda, Surat, Mehsana, Kandla, Mundra, Bhuj, Jamnagar, Rajkot, Porbandar, Bhavnagar. So overall we have 17 airports, out of which 11 are operational. We have 3 airports which are operational as a state government owned entity, which is Amreli, Mandvi, Mehsana.
Okay.
And we are developing Ankleshwar, Dholera, Dwarka.
So these are the
upcoming airports, which will either it would be the airports, it would be heliports and the vertiports.
I think heliports you have 208.
These are the helipads, and heliports would be it's like an airport, airport for the helicopter. So it's the heliport. We will develop heliport mostly to the tourist destinations, especially the religious one like Dwarka, Somnath. These are the things where there is a possibility of much more traction between for the operators, tourist point of view, and there's always a certain specific demands. Plus, we have done a MOU with the Airport Authority of India, where this is the video. So in that particular MOU, we will jointly develop few of the airports of the state together in terms of the technological tie-ups or whatever the capacity they have, so that we can execute the project on a faster
basis. Right. So are there any partnerships currently you are cultivating?
We are cultivating partnership in all these areas of the domains. With the government entities, we are working with the Airport Authority of India. We are working with the railway corporations for the feasibility studies. So these are the joint partnerships or the agreements which we keep on exploring in that sense. And in private entities, we have certain number of schemes which we operate, like Helicopter Joyride was one of them. State started its own viability gap funding. So we were the first state in the country which started the scheme, and slowly it is elaborated in the form of RRCS Udan, which everybody knows now. So we started in 2014 that.
Okay.
So, and apart from this, we are also running the helicopter emergency services. So these are the few things which we are focusing apart from our core activities. We have aircraft, we have P200, we have the Challenger 650, we have Dolphin M3. So these are the VIP helicopters and aircraft which we use for the helicopter operation.
Yeah, so as you said that, now it is a rapidly growing industry, particularly India, and with the percentage of aid, we are growing, and by 2030 we are aiming to target a $4 billion industry, particularly in the sector of MRO.
Right.
So what are your key takes on that?
So, in terms of the figures and fact, we are not sure whether the $4 billion would be how fast we can achieve as a nation. But definitely there is a bigger market portion, and we want that particular part out to invest in Gujarat. In that, we are developing Dholera Airport, Ankleshwar Airport as a MRO hub, where all the core activities for civil aviation side and the general aviation will be slowly and gradually nurtured, and then it will be flourished. We have a facility at Ahmedabad Airport where airlines is already operating, MRO activities is taking place. We are planning to construct more hangar facility at Mehsana Airfield, at Ankleshwar Airfield, so that we can get more market size, and we are helping in terms of getting all the possibilities, so that the more and more players should come invest in Gujarat in terms of that.
I think demand right now. How are you helping to connect the regional, destination? Like the connectivity part of it, I want to know about that.
So we keep on exploring the networks, possible networks where the transaction traffic is there, or there's always a demand. And because there are only 4 major airports in the state which is on regular basis, and apart from this, remaining airports have 1 or 2 flights. So definitely there is a possibility of to increase the number of the flow of traffic. So we have recently done a tender for the Porbandar, Bhavnagar, Ahmedabad, Rajkot. These were the 6-7 routes available in the tender, and people have predicted. As the government entity, we go for a tender process, and on the basis of that only, whosoever is giving us the best quotation, best rates to us, and according to the terms and conditions, we go through it.
Being a government company, and the government has new initiatives that is Make in India and the Atmanirbhar Bharat, which is self-reliant India. So, what do you think about that, and how quicker we can achieve that?
Definitely is a very big aspiration of Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India. Make in India initiative it started earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started earlier, and now Atmanirbhar Bharat is there. So both are interlinked with each other. We need to create a platform in such a way that all the ecosystem, all the SMEs, MSMEs
Right.
come together, join, because only large manufacturing setup we are creating that. But it will not cater to the bottom of the pyramid.
Yeah.
We need to inculcate all the ecosystems, all the players, and whether small players or larger players. Then only a ecosystem will be created. It will be nurtured, it will be flourished,
Yeah.
and then slowly and gradually we can see the development on a larger scale. We have a Rajkot Greenfield Airport where we will create an aviation park, and in that, Rajkot is one of the best destinations in terms of getting a precise material for the aircraft. So this is the idea where small aircraft manufacturing component will be created. It will create huge opportunity there. So we are tapping on that as well.
Goal and infrastructure part of MRO.
So MRO is, if we see the MRO side, MRO is divided into defense and civil side.
Right.
Defense, obviously, that is a different ball game, and in civil side we are focusing on that. And in India at present, the C check is happening at a very few limited places. There's
Exactly.
all the MRO facilities, all
Are
the major
available
testing,
outside India. So I think-
either in South Africa
Yeah,
or
exactly.
either in Singapore or either Dubai.
Yeah, India does not have
Hmm.
C&D check,
Right.
which is always one of my questions to most of the people who have come here, that when will India have C&D check, since it's a very advanced level of check that happens, and we are the only nation which is rapidly growing, but we still don't have those kind of checks.
There is the specification expertise is required to undertake these. Plus
Right.
the cost factor is also involved, and plus the regulatory compliance and the approvals. Every company is not capable in terms of getting all these certification and clearance. Without certification and clearance, it would be a little hurdle. But we are also creating the infrastructure facility. So in the new hangars which we will develop for the MRO, it will have a facility for C&D check, so that cost of investment would be reduced, burden would be reduced on the players. They
Right.
can use our facility, and we can charge some rental amount from there. That will give a win-win situation from both the ends.
And geographically also we are very nicely located, because it saves downtime of a lot of the other nations who will be coming to our nation. So I think absolutely, with the kind of funding that the government is giving for the aviation sector now, it's immense. So what do you think about that? And one of the key highlights about the MRO sector, or a message that you would like to give out to the MRO industry out there?
So in terms of the funding options available from the state government or the central government or the private entity, every state is pushing whatever the best possible options they have to the ecosystem.
Right.
And now it's up to the ecosystem to where they want to come. We can offer them the best options, single window clearance, which we have. We have a very good mechanism of facilitating the whole ecosystem in the state.
Right.
That's why we are here in this particular event to promote all these things. And the key takeaways which we can say in terms of the MRO, there is also a bigger opportunity in the general aviation sector, which will cater to the shorter route, shorter destination, and the training institutions. India, as you know, that there is a huge demand of a bigger aircraft. Same goes to the huge demand in the general aviation sector and training sector. This required a less investment capacity, and it is easy to maintain and operate. We are working on that as well to develop the small pockets for the MRO players, so that slowly and gradually, if we nurture the smaller ones, it will grow and it will flourish then later on.
I think workforce is one of our key, issues, which we need to, train people and cultivate them in becoming the experts and who can help us bring this dream of aviation,
Workforce as such is not a bigger challenge. Bigger challenge is if we are not able to cater the C and D check in the country. Obviously, wherever everybody is looking for the good opportunity, they will move to other country. If we started getting all these checks and services in there, the cost will further reduce in our country as well. So we are developing the ecosystem so that it can work well, and these facility can be created in Gujarat, especially in Gujarat.
So are you planning to do that?
We are planning. That's why we are here. We
All
want
right.
to do that,
And
we
when
are
do
very
we get to see it?
you will get to see it very soon.
Very soon.
Because by 2026, Dholera Airport will start. MRO activities will also take place there.
Wonderful.
Our Ankleshwar Airport has already been constructed for the first phase, and in second phase, if it's ready, then we will promote for the MRO activities. We are also constructing the new airports and new hangar facility. When it will get small and general aviation market will also be catered. So slowly, gradually, in next 2-3 years, you will see the operational aspects as well, and it will start the operation.
So what do you want to tell to the people outside India about the MRO that is happening in India and that it is growing at a rapid level? So would you like to tell them that, come to India because this is going to be the next aviation MRO hub?
Definitely, India is one of the biggest possible venue and the markets for the aviation, especially in the MRO sector. The company need to spend time and understanding with the ecosystem what exactly is required. As the number of aircraft will increase, the MRO requirement will be also increasing. And definitely on the line of the Atmanirbhar Bharat, Viksit Bharat,
Yes.
we have to develop all the capacity, and so that we should spend less on the dollars and we can get business from the other part of the country and the continent as well.
I think this event is going to help you everyone do that.
Right.
Well, that was lovely talking to you. Thank you so much for your time.